Sethi, right or wrong man to take on this is Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi, let's look at his strengths and weaknesses. Rahul Gandhi's strengths, the fact is he is the leader of the largest opposition party, not formally, but de facto. The Congress and the Gandhis remain a pan-India brand. I don't think anyone can deny that. He's consistently taken on Prime Minister Modi on variety of issues, can claim to offer an alternative left-of-center platform or claim to lead that. What are his weaknesses? Dynasty tag of leadership and seen as someone who's got leadership without necessary performance. He's seen as someone he's a leader of a party that is struggling to take on the BJP in one-on-one fights. He's also seen as someone who hasn't taken any major political or governance responsibility in all these years. He's not seen as a 24/7 politician. These are just some of the many weaknesses that he has. Rajat Sethi, who is it out of all these contenders, and you've been close to the BJP, that the BJP would like to see most projected by the opposition, and who would they like to see the least? Who's their most favored candidate to be a potential challenger, and who's the least?
I think BJP loves the template wherein this dynasty Mukt Bharat template can fit in. Lot of regional parties can actually find themselves trapped into that narrative. That's sort of a moral grandstanding that the BJP always occupies and is able to whip up the passions of common Indians as well as the young Indians that see all these are privileged prince and princelings who are born with silver spoon, and here is one party where you're seeing leaders rising up the ranks.
So you're saying a dynasty is the most preferred option for the BJP, and who's the one who's least preferred? Who's the one they're worried about?
I think the least preferred is somewhere around the 90s days of socialism or Samajwad, which still haunts the BJP, and this is one reason why for 30-40 years of BJP's creation, they've never been able to find one truly authentic leader coming in from a state like Bihar.
So therefore Nitish Kumar could be the person? So Nitish Kumar could be old-style socialist?
Maybe not. I personally feel that he is on his waning days and years. He might not be able to excite the masses, but it has to be an ideological response to BJP. And that ideological response, at least what Bihar is trying to present, is somewhere around the Lohiyawad. They're trying to say that, see, this broad picture of Hindutva that BJP is projecting can be dented by bringing in issues which were at least 20-30-year-old issues around caste-based census, ensuring that there is more division and people, especially belonging to the EBC, OBC, and the
so it's the last.
Again, rise
up. I've run out of time. I've run out of time, Rajat. It is possibly therefore the last battle. I've positioned as that Bihar is possibly the last Mandal versus Kamandal battle. We don't know whether therefore Bihar is sui generis, or as Pawan Kumar Verma, whether that's wishful thinking, that you believe that what Bihar thinks today, India will think tomorrow.